Hello, my dear friend. Welcome to the VUS Learning English podcast. My name is Anna, and I am so happy you are here today. If this is your first time, a very warm welcome to you. And if you are a returning listener, thank you for coming back. It is wonderful to have you with us. This is a safe and calm space for you to learn English. Today, we are going to learn something very important. We will learn how to say sorry. Saying sorry is a way to show you care. It helps us be good friends. It helps us be good people. Thank you so much for choosing to spend your time with me today. I am truly grateful you are here. If you enjoy our time together, please think about following or subscribing to our podcast. It helps other learners like you find us. I would love to know where you are listening from. You can tell us in the comments. Are you ready to begin? Let's start this gentle journey together. Imagine you are in a nice, quiet cafe. You can smell the coffee. You feel happy and calm. Then you stand up a little too fast. Oh no, you bump into someone. Their coffee spills on their shirt. Your face feels hot. You feel a little scared. What do you say? Maybe you say, "My bad," very quietly. The other person looks at you. It feels very awkward. You wish you could disappear. We have all had moments like this. A small mistake feels like a big problem. But what if you knew the right words to say? What if you could say sorry with confidence? What if you could make the other person feel better? That is what we will learn today. We are going to learn many English phrases for saying sorry. These phrases will be your special tools. They will help you fix small problems. They will help you make your relationship stronger. They will even help you at your job. You will learn the art of a good apology. It is a skill that will change how you communicate. It will help you feel more confident. Let's get started. Section 1. Everyday casual apologies. The art of the quick fix. In our daily lives, we make small mistakes. This is normal. Nobody is perfect. We might bump into someone. We might make a small noise. These are not big problems, but how we say sorry is important. A quick, friendly apology makes everything better. It keeps our day moving smoothly. It shows we are kind and we care about others. Let's learn some easy phrases for these small moments. Sorry. Or, oops, sorry. This is the most common way to say sorry. It is simple, short, and everyone understands it. Let's practice the first one. I will say it, and you can repeat it after me. Ready? Sorry. 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 Wonderful. You sound very natural. Now, let's try the other version. It is a little more informal and friendly. Oops, sorry. Oops, sorry. Oops, sorry. Excellent. The word oops shows a little surprise, like you are surprised at your own small mistake. When do we use these? Imagine you are on a busy bus. You accidentally step on someone's shoe. You can look at them and say, "Oops, sorry." Or you are in a library. You reach for a book and your elbow touches someone. A quiet "sorry" is perfect. You don't need a long explanation. These words are enough. They mean, I saw my mistake and I am sorry for it. It is a small action that shows respect. You are doing a fantastic job. My bad. Here's another very casual phrase. It is very popular, especially with younger people and friends. Let's practice saying it. Ready? My bad. My bad. My bad. You said that perfectly. My bad is very informal. It is like saying, that was my mistake. It is best to use this phrase with friends or people you know well. It is not for your boss or a teacher. it might sound a little too casual for them. When do we use it? Imagine your friend asks you to bring a book, and you forgot it at home. You can say, "Oh, my bad, I completely forgot." Or maybe you send a funny message to the wrong person. You can send another message saying, "Oops, my bad." It is a light and easy way to take responsibility for a small error. It shows you are not making a big deal out of it. It says, "I made a little mistake and I know it." You are learning so many useful phrases. Keep going. Sorry about that. Or, sorry for that. These phrases are also very friendly and casual. They are a little more specific than just sorry. They point to the thing you are sorry for. Let's practice the first one. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Very good. Now let's try the second one. It is very similar. Sorry for that. Sorry for that. Sorry for that. These phrases are great when you cause a small problem or interruption. Imagine you are talking on your phone in a quiet room. Your voice is a little loud. After you finish your call, you can turn to the person near you. You can give a small smile and say, "Sorry about that." Or maybe you spill a little water on a table. As you wipe it up, you can say, "Oh, sorry for that." These phrases show you are aware of how your actions affect others, even in a small way. It is a very polite and kind thing to do. You are doing so well. Sorry I'm late. Or, sorry for the delay. Being on time is a way to show respect for others. But sometimes we are a little late. It happens to everyone. When this happens, it is important to apologize. Here's the most common phrase. Let's practice it. Sorry I'm late. Sorry I'm late. Sorry I'm late. Great work. Here's another similar phrase. It is very useful in messages or emails too. Sorry for the delay. Sorry for the delay. Sorry for the delay. Excellent. When do we use these? Imagine you are meeting a friend for lunch. You arrive 5 minutes late. When you see your friend, you can say, "Hi, sorry I'm late." This shows you know they were waiting. It shows you value their time. Sometimes you can add a very short reason. For example, "Sorry I'm late, the traffic was bad." Keep it short. A long story can sound like an excuse. You can use "sorry for the delay" when you take a long time to answer a message, or if you make someone wait for you for a moment. For example, "Sorry for the delay, I just needed to finish this email." These phrases show you are considerate. They show you respect other people's time. Let's review some quick tips for these casual apologies. First, use a friendly voice. Your voice should sound light and calm. Second, try to make eye contact for a moment. Looking at the person shows you are sincere. Third, a small, kind smile can help. It shows that the mistake was small and everything is okay. And finally, sometimes, a small action helps. If you bump into someone, you can say, "Oops, sorry, are you okay?" If you spill something, you say, "Sorry about that. Let me help you." Action with your words is very powerful. You are learning to be a great communicator. This is a wonderful skill. Section 2, standard sincere apologies when it matters a bit more. Sometimes a mistake is not so small. It is not a huge problem, but it is more than a little bump. Maybe you made someone feel a little sad or disappointed. In these moments, my bad is not enough. We need to show more care. We need to show that we are truly sorry. This section is about these sincere apologies. They help us show we understand we made a bigger mistake, and we want to make things right. "I'm so sorry." or I'm very sorry. These phrases are simple, but they are very powerful. Adding the word so or very makes your apology much stronger. It adds emotion. It shows you feel real regret. Let's practice the first phrase. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That sounds very heartfelt. Beautiful. Now let's try the other version. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. Excellent. You can feel the difference, can't you? It is much stronger than just sorry. When do we use these? Use these when you have caused a real inconvenience or hurt someone's feelings. Imagine you promised to meet a friend for coffee, but you forgot. Your friend felt sad and waited for you. Later, you call them and say, I'm so sorry. I completely forgot about our coffee. Or at work, you made a mistake in a report. It caused a problem for your team. You can say to your manager, I'm very sorry for the mistake. I have already fixed it. These phrases show that you understand the situation is more serious. They show you are taking it seriously. This is a great step to becoming a more empathetic speaker. I sincerely apologize for the mistake. Or, I sincerely apologize for the issue. This phrase is a little more formal. The word sincerely is very important. It means truly or honestly. It tells the other person that your apology comes from the heart. Let's practice the main part of the phrase first. I sincerely apologize. I sincerely apologize. I sincerely apologize. You sound very professional and sincere. Now, let's see how to use it in a full sentence. You add the reason for your apology at the end. For example, I sincerely apologize for my mistake. Or, I sincerely apologize for being late. Let's practice one full example together. I sincerely apologize for the error. I sincerely apologize for the error. I sincerely apologize for the error. Wonderful work. This phrase is great for both personal and professional situations. It is for when you want to show you are taking the mistake seriously. Imagine you had a small argument with a colleague. Later, you realize you were wrong. You can go to them and say, I sincerely apologize for my words earlier. Or if you forget an important meeting, you can email the person and write, I sincerely apologize for missing our meeting today. This phrase shows respect and honesty. It makes the other person feel that you truly mean what you say. You are doing great. These are not easy, but you are learning them well. We regret any inconvenience caused. This phrase is very common in business and customer service. It is formal and polite. It focuses on how the other person feels. The word inconvenience means a small problem or trouble. The word regret is a formal way to say you are sorry. Notice the word we. This is often used when one person is speaking for a whole company or a team. Let's practice it together. We regret any inconvenience caused. We regret any inconvenience caused. We regret any inconvenience caused. You sound very professional. When is this used? Imagine a flight is delayed. An employee from the airline might say, we regret any inconvenience caused by the delay. Or a website is not working. The company might post a message. We regret any inconvenience this may cause. It is less personal than, I'm so sorry. It is about the company taking responsibility for a problem. It tells the customer, we know this is a problem for you and we are sorry. This is a very useful phrase to know, especially if you work with customers. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. This phrase is very interesting. It is not a direct apology. but it is a very important part of a good apology, especially at work. When someone tells you about a problem, this phrase is a wonderful first response. It shows that you see their complaint as helpful. It makes them feel heard and valued. Let's practice saying it. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. That sounds very polite and professional. You usually use this phrase before you apologize. Imagine a customer tells you that your website has a mistake. First, you say, "Thank you for bringing this to our attention." Then you apologize. We sincerely apologize for the error. This changes the feeling of the conversation. It is not an argument. It is a collaboration. You are working together to fix a problem. A customer feels good when they hear this. They feel like they helped. This phrase shows you are open to feedback and want to improve. It shows great maturity and professionalism. You are building a wonderful vocabulary of phrases. This will help you in so many situations. Section 3. Taking full responsibility. The path to repair and trust. Now we come to the most difficult apologies. These are for times when we have made a big mistake. Maybe we really hurt someone's feelings. Or we broke an important promise. In these moments, a simple sorry is not enough. We need to show that we know we were wrong. We need to accept all of the responsibility. This can be hard. It makes us feel vulnerable, but it is the most powerful way to fix a relationship. It is the only way to rebuild trust. These phrases will help you show you are ready to take full responsibility. It's my fault. I take full responsibility. These are very direct and very powerful phrases. They leave no doubt. You're saying, "The mistake was mine. There are no excuses." Let's practice the first one. It is very personal. It's my fault. It's my fault. It's my fault. That takes courage to say. You did well. Now for the second phrase. It is a bit more formal, but just as strong. I take full responsibility. I take full responsibility. I take full responsibility. Excellent. These phrases are for serious situations. Imagine you forgot your best friend's birthday. They are very hurt. Saying, "I'm so sorry, it's my fault. I have no excuse," is very powerful. Or at work, maybe a big project you were leading has a problem because of your mistake. You can say to your team, "I take full responsibility for this. Let's work on a solution." These words stop all arguments. They tell the other person that you are not hiding. You are standing up and owning your mistake. This is a sign of great character and strength. It is the first step toward healing and fixing the problem. I owe you an apology. This is a very thoughtful and respectful phrase. When you owe someone something, it means they deserve it from you. So, I owe you an apology means you deserve an apology from me. It shows that you have thought about your actions. You realize you did something wrong, and you know that an apology is necessary. Let's practice it. I owe you an apology. I owe you an apology. I owe you an apology. That sounds very sincere and respectful. When do we use this? This is often used after some time has passed since the mistake. Maybe you had an argument with a family member. The next day, after you have had time to think, you can go to them. You can start by saying, "I owe you an apology." Then you can explain what you are sorry for. "I owe you an apology for the way I spoke to you yesterday." This is a very good way to open a difficult conversation. It immediately shows your intention is to make things right. It shows respect for the other person's feelings. It communicates that you have reflected on your behavior. This is a very mature and kind way to begin an apology. I shouldn't have done that. Or, I shouldn't have said that. This phrase is about looking back at your actions. It is about showing you understand exactly what you did wrong. You are not just saying sorry. You are naming the specific action that was a mistake. This shows deep understanding. Let's practice the structure. We will use said that in our example. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. Very good. You can replace said that with any action. For example, I shouldn't have done that. Or I shouldn't have been so angry. This phrase is excellent for personal relationships. It is for when you have hurt someone with your words or actions. Imagine you made a joke, but it hurt your friend's feelings. Later, you can say, I am so sorry. I shouldn't have said that. It was not kind. This tells your friend that you understand why they are hurt. You are not just sorry they are sad. You are sorry for the specific thing you did to cause the sadness. This is a very important difference. It leads to real understanding and forgiveness. It shows that you have learned from your mistake. This is how we grow as people. You are learning so much about empathy and communication. Be proud of yourself. Taking responsibility is a brave thing to do. It builds trust. It helps people forgive you. It helps you learn from your mistakes. And it often stops small problems from becoming big problems. A true apology has a few parts. First, say you are sorry. Second, take responsibility. Say, it's my fault. Third, show you understand how they feel. I know I hurt you. And fourth, you can ask, what can I do to make it right? This complete apology is a gift. It is a gift of respect and love to another person. And it is a gift of growth for yourself. Section 4. Formal apologies for work and business professionalism under pressure. In our jobs, apologies are very important. They are not just about feelings. They are about keeping good relationships with clients and colleagues. They are about protecting the reputation of our company. A good apology at work can fix a problem. It can even make a customer feel more loyal. A bad apology can cause big problems. Formal apologies at work need to be clear, polite, and professional. They often need to include a plan to fix the problem. Let's learn some phrases for these important situations. Please accept my sincere apologies for the inconvenience error. Or, please accept my sincere apologies for the error. This is the most formal and polite way to apologize in business. It is very respectful. The words please accept are like asking for permission to apologize. It is very humble. We use my if the mistake was only yours. We use our if you are representing your company or team. Let's practice the our version. Please accept our sincere apologies. Please accept our sincere apologies. Please accept our sincere apologies. You sound very professional and respectful. This phrase is perfect for official emails or letters. Imagine your company sent the wrong product to a customer. You could write, "Dear customer, please accept our sincere apologies for the error." Or if your company's website was down for 1 hour, you could send an email saying, "Please accept our sincere apologies for the recent service interruption." This phrase shows that your company takes the problem seriously. It shows deep respect for the customer or client. It is a cornerstone of professional communication. We are committed to resolving this issue promptly. A good apology is not just about words. It is about action. This phrase shows that you are already working on a solution. Committed is a strong word. It means you are dedicated and focused. Resolving this issue means fixing this problem. Promptly means quickly. So this phrase means, we promise to fix this problem quickly. Let's practice it together. We are committed to resolving this issue promptly. We are committed to resolving this issue promptly. We are committed to resolving this issue promptly. Excellent. This phrase should come right after your apology. First you say sorry, then you say what you will do. Example. Please accept our sincere apologies for the mistake in your order. We are committed to resolving this issue promptly. This makes the customer feel much better. They know you are not just sorry. You are actively fixing the mistake. It turns a bad situation into a chance to show good customer service. It shows your company is responsible and efficient. As a gesture of goodwill, we would like to offer compensation solution. Sometimes an apology and a fix are not enough. If the customer had a big problem, a special offer can help. This is called a gesture of goodwill. It means an action to show your good intentions and to make them happy. The offer could be a discount, a refund, or a free product. Let's practice the main part of the phrase. As a gesture of goodwill, as a gesture of goodwill, as a gesture of goodwill. Very nice. Now, let's try a full sentence. As a gesture of goodwill, we would like to offer you a discount. As a gesture of goodwill, we would like to offer you a discount. As a gesture of goodwill, we would like to offer you a discount. Wonderful. When do we use this? Imagine a customer ordered a book, but it arrived damaged. You could say, "We sincerely apologize for the damaged book. We are sending you a new one." As a gesture of goodwill, we would also like to offer you a 10% discount on your next purchase. This often surprises the customer in a good way. They feel that you truly care about their happiness. It can turn an unhappy customer into a very loyal one. It shows your company is willing to go the extra step to make things right. We have taken steps to prevent this from happening again. This is the final and very important part of a great business apology. It answers the customer's secret question. Will this happen to me again? This phrase tells them, no, we have learned from this mistake. Taking steps means making changes. It shows you are not just fixing one problem. You are improving your whole system. Let's practice this important phrase. We have taken steps to prevent this from happening again. We have taken steps to prevent this from happening again. We have taken steps to prevent this from happening again. You sound so responsible and trustworthy. This phrase builds long-term confidence. Imagine a customer had a problem with your website's payment system. After you fix their problem, you can add, "We have taken steps to prevent this from happening again. Our technical team has updated the software." This makes the customer feel safe. They know they can trust your company in the future. It shows that your company learns and grows. It shows a commitment to being better. Let's imagine a full business apology. Your small online store sent a customer the wrong color shirt. Here is a simple professional email you could write. Subject, regarding your recent order. Dear customer name, please accept our sincere apologies. We see we sent you a blue shirt instead of the red one you ordered. We understand this is disappointing. We are committed to resolving this issue promptly. A new red shirt is on its way to you now. You should receive it in 3 days. You do not need to return the blue shirt. Please keep it. As a gesture of goodwill, we have also issued a full refund for your order. We have taken steps to prevent this from happening again by adding a new checking process in our shipping department. Thank you for your understanding. Sincerely, Your Company Name Team. Do you see how all the pieces work together? The apology, the empathy, the solution, the goodwill gesture, the prevention plan. This is how you turn a mistake into a moment of great customer service. You are learning to communicate with great skill and professionalism. What a wonderful session we have had today. We have learned so much about the gentle art of saying sorry. We started with small, casual apologies like, oops, sorry, for everyday life. Then we learned more sincere apologies like, I'm so sorry for when we hurt someone. We learned how to take full responsibility with brave phrases like, it's my fault. And finally, we learned how to apologize professionally with phrases like, please accept our sincere apologies. Remember, a good apology comes from the heart. It is about more than just the words. It is about showing you care. It is about taking responsibility. And it is about trying to make things right. Learning this is a journey. It takes time. Be patient with yourself. Practice these phrases in small moments. The more you use them, the more natural they will feel. Keep going. You are making beautiful progress. Thank you, my dear friend, for sharing this time with me. I am so grateful for your effort and your open heart. If this episode helped you, please consider sharing it with a friend. And I would love to read your thoughts in the comments. Which phrase was the most useful for you today? Thank you again for listening. Keep practicing, keep learning, and keep being the wonderful person you are. See you next time, my friend.